helicopter answering a distress call from a Spanish trawler off Orkney. Huge waves had smashed through the window of the boat, which was escorted into port.
They had lost at least one window in the wheelhouse, which was letting water in. We'll be looking at 25 to 30 metre waves at its worst. Luckily, we were going with the swell, the tide and the wind, so that helped us enormously.
There had been plenty of warning, and these vessels at least had taken heed, sheltering close to shore. Forecasters said the sea state was phenomenal, the highest category. It looked it too, with spray overtopping cliffs hundreds of feet high. Lightning was another problem, with scores of strikes in the Highlands and Islands alone. For a time this morning, every property here on Lewis and throughout the Western Isles was without power. In total, some 30,000 homes were cut off, although most have now been reconnected. Disruption and danger too. Not a good place to be when even the ferries are tied up in port. Trains were cancelled too, leaving parts of the country cut off.
Well, we've seen it all here in Scotland today. Hail and snow, thunder and lightning, and of course, these high seas as well. There's no doubt that winter has arrived.
It had arrived in the northwest of England as well. The promenade in Blackpool was deserted, these giant dune grasses bending in the wind. In Northern Ireland too, police urged people to stay away from the beach, warning of water surges and flying debris. In Port Stewart, sadly, the alternative entertainment was also off limits.
The waves were horrendous. I mean, the harbour wall was nearly level with the water, which is big.
You can call this a weather bomb, you can call it explosive cyclogenesis. What it feels like is a cold, dark winter storm. James Cook, BBC News, Glasgow.